Quick hits up top. We're on Washington at Dallas over 54.5, Atlanta +2 at San Francisco, and Toronto -123 at home versus Seattle. And yes, that's 3 winning days in a row. Yesterday we went 2-1 for +0.9 units. The Arsenal-Fulham under clicked like a metronome. The Lane train lost a wheel to that cruel half point, and USC +10.5 rode the rivalry chaos safely to the window. Hooks giveth, hooks taketh, we roll on. Washington at Dallas over 54.5. This total isn't high by accident. Dallas's offense has been operating like a pressure washer, top tier in expected points added per play, and Washington brings both pace and efficiency, quick to the line and firmly top 10 in yards per play. Combine that with Dallas's defense giving up yardage like it's a yard sale, and Washington punching in red zone trips at a high clip, and we've got all the ingredients for a scoreboard operator doing wind sprints. Our read. Both teams live in the high 20s with multiple explosive plays. If this turns into a kicker convention, we'll eat the receipt, but the profile screams touchdowns, not tours of the 35-yard line. Atlanta +2 at San Francisco. The number says home favorite. The depth chart says check the name tags. San Francisco's rolling with Mac Jones again while Brock Purdy heals. George Kittle returns. But the loss of Fred Warner is a serious dent in the middle. Atlanta's defense isn't cute, it's clinical, leading the league in fewest yards allowed and blitzing like it's a lifestyle. That's a rough combo for a quarterback who held onto the ball long enough last week to get a loyalty punch card from the turf crew. We trust Atlanta's pass rush and coverage to keep this inside a field goal with live upset equity if they win the turnover battle. If you like defensive jiu-jitsu, this is your main event. Seattle at Toronto, Blue Jays -123. Elimination game at Rogers Center, where the Jays were the American League's best at home. We get the rookie heater Trey Yesevich backed by a rested long relief plan against Logan Gilbert on extra rest after Seattle's bullpen got leaned on Friday. The matchup fulcrum is contact. Toronto has kept the whiff rate low all series, while Seattle's lineup will chase if you expand the zone late. In a tight postseason game, the team that puts the ball in play and controls the bullpen matchups usually writes the credits. We'll ride the building that's been a fortress and trust Toronto's staff to mix and match their way to see you in Game 7. That's the card. Over 54.5 in Dallas, Atlanta +2 in Santa Clara, Toronto -123 in the Dome. Let's make the hook our pet, not our predator.